Time now for the voice of the land on the Big Play Network with your hosts, Kevin Arnold and Always Positive Jay.
Do you ride roller coasters? I said, yeah, like I'm afraid of heights and I deal with motion sickness, but yeah, I ride roller coasters. I love roller coasters. I just take my Dramamine. And he goes, you know, they really give me, and last experience I had, I haven't done it in a while because it gives me really bad vertigo, but I want to try it again. I want to see if it's just a bad day. What are these super pills you were mentioning in the break?
It's like Dramamine. It's just strong Dramamine. It's really strong Dramamine, more or less, I got from the doctor.
It doesn't knock you out?
It makes me pretty sleepy.
So how do you stay up to ride the rides?
And just bear through it.
That's why, like, I get the less drowsy Dramamine, like the one in between. There's the regular Dramamine, less drowsy, and then there's these crappy ginger pills that don't work at all. That's why I got sick going on our honeymoon to Disney, because I was riding the plane. I didn't bring the Dramamine. I forgot to bring it with us or left it in the wrong bag, put it in the bag that was in being checked for the flight. It was going all the way to Orlando. And so in the airport, I bought all they had was the natural Dramamine, which are the ginger pills. And I'm like, okay, but like people say like that's good for you, so this should work too. Nope. Had to have Jana go on her Google phone, go to Google Translate for our Uber driver, translate, my husband's about to puke, please pull over on the side of I think Interstate 4 down in Florida. Yes, I literally got sick because I took the wrong Dramamine. But I have to do the less drowsy because I don't want to be falling asleep either. I've taken the real one, and boy, did I feel drowsy.
Yeah. So that's my goal, is I got to get back on there and try it one more time and just hope that maybe that day I was just going to get vertigo no matter what, and I was on the brink and whatever happened. But I asked, what are your favorite coasters from Cedar Point? Or anywhere, really, because I've only been to Cedar Point and Juggle Lake.
Peter, do you ride roller coasters?
I sure do.
We didn't even ask you.
I do.
Okay. What are your favorite coasters?
Ooh, see, it's hard because, like, Cedar Point, there's so many great ones.
Mm-hmm.
I love Magnum because I've ridden that so many times, but it really kind of beats you up.
Yeah, and lucky
Did you see what happened recently on the Magnum?
Yeah.
They got stuck and they had to actually get off the cart and
go
walk down.
Yeah.
That would be scary.
That would suck.
And what's funny is, like, every time I've gone on a ride that has those stairs next to them, like,
you look at them like,
I hope I'm not on
that
here
guy.
where I have to walk down those stairs.
Well,
because heights are going to come into play if I have to walk down these stairs and not be flying.
Yeah, definitely. Millennium Force is great. I hadn't ridden that in a long time because every time we'd go there, the line was always like really long, and we were fortunate enough to get fast passes when we went earlier this year for one day, and that was so much fun. We went on that a couple times. The boys ride them like crazy, but Steel Vengeance and Maverick are fantastic.
I heard the Steel Vengeance is absolutely amazing.
What about Valraven?
Valraven is good. I like Valraven. I don't like Iron Dragon because I'm a little bit bigger, and to get me in the seat that harness. The last time, I actually think they bruised a rib.
The Iron Dragon. You're worried about the harness?
Well, no.
How about the ride blows?
But I mean, I literally felt like I bruised a rib in that. So
that's how Mean Streak used to be.
Dude, the Mean Streak, if you had to, like, get your tooth, it was loose, and you were like, oh, I got to get it out, Mom.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, honey, ride the Mean Streak. You'd be like, okay, I lost all of them, but...
Yeah.
And you got a side headache with it, too. Possible bruised rib.
Down at, what was it, Universal, because we were down... The Velasa coaster.
I heard that one's good.
It is that and the Hulk. Those were both great.
Yeah.
But if you want to go theme thing, the Guardians of the Galaxy coaster.
Yeah.
At Disney.
I've heard like mixed reviews on that, and I don't know why.
Oh no, it's
for some people I think it's the music that like the song that gets played for their car versus others. I don't know. I saw like a lot of like the Disney ride hack people that are on TikTok and stuff saying that like it's all about the song and stuff. Like
I don't even remember what song played when I went on it because the coaster was just so amazing.
Yeah,
because that's the difference between Cedar Point and Disney where it's a theme ride.
Right.
It's much more immersive, but yeah, that was a great one.
The ones I don't like are the ones where like the car just stays there and it's just a screen that makes you feel like you're you're going. And there's a lot of that at.
I never rode anything like that, guys.
Yeah,
Well,
there's
Soar was kind of cool. That was it.
I mean, Soarin' is
Soarin'
definitely
is
good,
really-
but I mean, it's different because it's a huge screen and like the
Yeah, it's
apparatus that you're put in, kind of.
Jay's like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, trust me, it's if
It's-
you ever get a
it's pretty
chance,
cool.
it feels like you're going into,
Like you're just flying around the world.
yeah, like.
well,
and
what's your
there's-
favorite coaster, Kevin?
So
Or coasters?
well, so those are kind of my least favorite. I love the theme ones where you feel like you're moving. Again, Rise of the Resistance is absolutely
That is a great one.
absolutely phenomenal. And it's an experience. If you're a Star Wars fan, it is an experience you need to take on. I did not do the Millennium Falcon ride because if it's just, I was told that was just a screen, but then other people said it's not quite that. But
It was good.
In
It was
terms-
not as good as Rise of the Resistance. though.
Okay. But in terms of actual coasters, I've only ever been really to Cedar Point. I was at Jogga Lake, but it's been a
I
while.
mean,
Big-
is there anywhere else you really need to go when
Yeah.
it comes to coasters?
Big Dipper was fantastic at Jogga Lake, but
Oh, the best was the end when you'd be like, out of your seat, out of your seat.
Yeah.
I always loved
Well,
that.
that's the thing that kills me on Magnum because it's just like
Yeah.
you're just
Yep.
beat up at
Well,
the end there.
Can you, on the second hill of the Millennium Force, when you go over the crest, can you keep your arms in the air and let yourself come out of that seat 200 feet in the air? I can't.
no.
I'm a wimp. I'm like,
No.
and I grab on real quick, and then I let go as we're going down the hill.
So, and you guys know that I'm afraid of heights. I love the Millennium Force and I love Maverick. Like, those are my two favorites. I haven't had a chance to try Steel Vengeance and some of the new stuff yet. I know Top Thrill 2 will be a little bit different. I didn't go on that because of heights and because it was so quick. Like, I want an experience. I want to be on a ride for a little bit. But anytime you go up a big hill like Millennium Force or even Maverick or one of those rides, I have to close my eyes. I'm not someone that's going to look out and enjoy
Hey,
the views.
I'll give you this. I don't care what you do. The fact that you're afraid of heights and you still go on there,
Yeah, really.
I don't care. That's
So, real quick story before you give yours. This was a stupid idea, but we were in high school at the time. We would march there. Our swing band would march there every single year in May, towards the end of the year, right before Memorial Day. And then we would get to ride the rides. We'd be there all day long. It was fantastic. That way, I always had a year. In that year, I knew I at least had one trip to Cedar Point. I was going to get a chance to go to Cedar Point. Well, my buddy and I decided, because he saw that I closed my eyes going up hills, and he's like, have you ever thought about closing your eyes on an entire roller coaster?
I've done it. It's
He's
it's wild.
He's like, let's close our eyes going up, open them right at the top of the main hill of Millennium Force, and then close them the rest of the way. Boy, was I messed up because I didn't have the Dramamine at the time. I fully regretted that. I'd have to try it using actual Dramamine this time. But if you want a really trippy experience and you're not into drugs, which you shouldn't be, close your eyes on Millennium Force.
I've done it on quite a few rides. This is
The
before
voice
I
of
got
land does
vertigo.
not
though.
condone any stupid actions. Your actions are your own, and you cannot blame the voice of the land.
No.
Thank God to get the PSA out there.
Whew. Yeah, my favorite, it was for the longest time, it was Millennium Force. Loved it. Love the fact that they don't have to go up the hills all like ding, ding, ding. It's just right up there real fast. And if you ride that last cart, it pulls you right over the edge. That's great. I'll never forget the experience, though, when it was the first time riding it at night. And it was the second hill. I could see it because they have the little lights on the top. And around those lights were just thousands of the mayflies. So I just ducked my head below the people in front of me. And the whatever girl was in front of me, she had her hands up, smiling, laughing. After the ride, she turned around and looked, and her whole face was just covered in bugs. I was like, I'm never riding that at night again.
Did you guys ever catch the camera right?
All the time. I know. I've rode this ride
See,
so
I
many
never-
times, I know where all the cameras
No,
are.
I never do. I never pay attention.
Did I ever show you guys the picture from our Jen and I's
No, but
honeymoon?
you'll have to send it to us when you get home.
I'm gonna send it to you guys when I get home. Like, it was the only time I ever caught the camera right, and I'd never rode this ride before. It was the Seven Doors Mine ride. Never rode it before, and somehow caught it right. And it is the absolute perfect picture to sum up me and Jana and I's relationship as well. Just like the face that I'm making and all that stuff. But here's an experience that whenever it comes back, Splash Mountain that's closed down now, they're redoing it, doing it like, I forget, Princess and the... No, not Princess and the Frog. Tiana is the princess. Can't remember the name.
Something.
Yeah, something. While the fireworks are going off at night, if you are riding and going over the hill on Splash Mountain, boy, that is one spectacular view.
That's probably crazy.
Best fireworks out there, Disney World.
Finish
Second,
this off.
Guardians.
My other favorite ride is It's Gone. I hated the wait, but it was a thrill like no other. Is that Top Thrills Dragster. I only rode it a couple times because every other time I was in a damn line, I'd get close and it would break down. Yeah. But when I rode it, that was crazy how fast you just go. You don't even realize you're 400 something feet in the air because it's over so quick. But yeah, that was amazing. And I can't wait to see what it feels like to ride the new one when they got 2 hills. They shoot you up once, shoot you up twice, and then they finally go over the third time. That's going to be great. And my other one, and I don't think gets a lot of respect because I love how smooth it is, and I love the harness is real.
Raptor?
Nope, I can't ride the Raptor.
It used to be smooth. It's not smooth anymore.
It doesn't matter. If I ride the Raptor even before I had vertigo, I would get so dizzy from that damn ride. Like, I can't do spinny rides. Like, I'll just puke, and it's just no fun. But it's Gatekeeper. I love the Gatekeeper. It is so underrated. And when you're riding, dude, you just feel like you're floating in the air because that harness, like, kind of, like, moves with you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I love the Gatekeeper. Maverick, it's honorable mention, though, because I love going fast. I have a need for speed.
And I like that, like, coming back down in 95 degrees. Like, I was one of the first 3,000 people to ride that ride.
The first year at Road, I was in line. It was like 4 hours long. Halfway through the line, a bird pooped in my head, right on my face, like right here. To have one of my friends scream it and point at me, oh my God, a bird pooped on your head. Everyone's eyes are on me. I'm just like, I hate you. But I waited so long, I just took my shirt off, wiped it all clean, and put my shirt on with it all over my shirt. I'm like, I don't care. I'm staying in this line. I'm riding this ride. Rode the ride, took my shirt, threw it away after I bought my new Cedar Point shirt that I paid way too much money for.
Hey, but we're getting into the best time to go, too. Like, if you have a day off, you don't have kids and stuff, because schools are going back into session, because I rode Gatekeeper with my cousin one day twice, and we just walked right on because the lines were so short during the day.
One of these days, you want to go, I'll head out there in a separate car with Tiffany or something. And
you already know my work's getting into the busiest time of the year.
I've got a pass.
He's got a pass. I'm going with him. See you later. You work.
All right.
Friday.
All right.